Hey everyone, this is Ben from Cheddarflow, and I have something very interesting to show you today. And it is actually on my chart here for Amazon. So basically, what happened was on December 13th. So over here, we had a over $2 billion dark pool print occur and hit the tape. So this is the purple line that I have right here. I made it a thick line because it's very, very prevalent to what happened afterward, as you can see. However, this occurred right here on the 13th of December. So we're going to go back and we're going to look and kind of get a sense on what these people were doing on that day and what happened afterwards, and how it can kind of give us a sense in the future if something like this happens, what also could occur afterwards. So we'll hop right into it. Okay, so this print occurred, like I said, at December 13th, which is honestly pretty crazy that look what happened afterwards. Like, this thing sold off very hard after that dark pool print hit the tape. So I want to look back here, kind of get a sense how this all went down. So basically the 13th we have right here, the print occurred closer to low of day. So automatically you're thinking, okay, maybe this was a buy because it happened near the low of day. However, the following day we gapped down, which is interesting because it automatically was closing below on the daily. And once it tried to get back above it, it actually was rejected very hard the following day and continuously was rejected in this purple range that I have here. It was just continuously rejected. The only day that it had a daily close above was this one day, but it was rejected the following day, which shows that it was very weak. So the fact that all of these wicks occurred on top of it and it closed below here and tried to regain it and couldn't is very bearish. And you could theoretically take a short off of a rejection like this to potentially get this huge downward move off of a large level like the one I just showed you right here. What's very interesting is this print is very unusual because anything over 1 billion in premium for a print in the dark pool on an individual ticker is very unusual. It's rare that you see these. They do happen for sure on stuff like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, and those, but they don't happen very often. So when it does happen, you need to be prepared for a large move to happen a little bit after that print occurred, whether that be a few days or even a week or two. Typically, it doesn't happen that much longer after like 2 weeks. So you just have to be open to the fact that there could be a large move in the near term future once you see a print like this, and that'll help you whether you need to hedge your position or if you want to take a breakout position. So what we saw here, this print literally was the deciding factor, and they predicted this huge downward move was definitely a sell now that we know after this big sell-off occurred. So the fact that it went all the way from that level down to the 2700s, 2600s is pretty nuts. So that person profited big time, or they profited on whatever long-term position they had, got out before things got ugly. So interesting to see that an institution was doing this. And this also brings us to the point now where we need to be looking on Cheddarflow for setups like this in the near term, because remember, we've been selling off really hard. All these stocks are getting hammered right now. The market's getting hammered. I want to see what happens in our dark pool levels feature here. Are we going to start seeing maybe 1 billion or 2 billion prints happening on individual tickers again? Maybe they're going to start buying them up. Maybe there's going to be another leg up. Nothing today on Amazon. I don't think there was anything this week just by looking at it, but this is going to be something you want to look at daily. You want to see, is there going to be that large print that occurs kind of similar to the one we saw up here, because that could set the trend for a large bounce on something like Amazon or just the market in general, because they predicted Amazon's weakness before the market even got weak. Remember, December 13th on SPX, if we go look at it right now, was all the way back over, let's see, right over here. So this was before this big correction happened between this time frame. We were still cranking up ever so slightly from here, and this was before that occurred. So this predicted not only Amazon falling, but as a result, Amazon's such a large stock in the market that it ended up falling as well. But regardless, that is all I want to share with you today about Amazon. Definitely keep looking at the dark pool over feature in the future to kind of get a sense on where the trend could go, where there's large accumulation, whether that be on the sell side or buy side. You can kind of get a sense based on TA and flow as other variables. But other than that, definitely one to look for in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.